What's up?
What is up? I don't even know.
We have a Wii U controller.
You know what's up? Wii up. Wii up. That's what it should have been called. The Wii up. Anyways, the Wii U, we've had it for a couple of days now. It's freaking awesome. We've really been enjoying it. And we were trying to come up with ideas to do about the Wii U. Nintendo challenged us to come up with some different ideas. And when we were playing New Super Mario Bros. U, there's a feature where you can use the tablet and you can create blocks in the air that the other players can jump on top of. And it's actually freaking awesome. It's really, really fun to play that way. And so we were thinking, hey, why not? Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Tell me why not.
We couldn't come up with a reason why not. So we went ahead and we made a video where we made the blocks here in the air. It's all sort of a scenario where we've been hearing rumors both ways that the Wii U is in stock or it's not. I don't know, but we're going to pretend it's totally sold out. And this guy's so desperate, he freaking wants it.
He's willing to
wants
kill
it
for
now.
it.
He's willing to kill for it.
So the other idea we had was star power. Getting a star power in real life, not being armed, having other guys be armed and then just running into them or touching them and they go flying away. Pretty easy.
That's another thing in New Super Mario Bros. U you can do. There's like a star meter that you can fill up if the other players are using the blocks. Then you can click it and make a star drop down and they can use it. And so, again, a lot of inspiration from New Super Mario Bros. U. It's a freaking awesome game. Maybe in the future we'll do a Zombie U video. Not really sure. That would require some pretty intense makeup and stuff, but it's a really fun game too.
If you want to see some gameplay of Zombie U, click on Sanitation. I'll play it. You guys can check it out.
He'll play the game. You can watch him play the game.
And we'll have another camera on the screen so you can see what's going on the screen. That'll be in the corner.
Boom!
You can see how it works.
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions about what we did, a lot of what we did in these videos is stuff we've done in past videos and we've shown it behind the scenes, like using the light probe to create a reflection map and stuff like that, and then just our usual gun stuff. So if you do have any questions about something we've done specifically, make sure and hit us up on Twitter at WarioLasky, or you can just go ahead and leave them in the comments below on this video, and we will be sure to respond.
A lot of you have asked for tutorials on how to unwrap the light probe, so we'll maybe do that.
You guys hearing this? This is what we have to deal with.
Yeah, we have to ADR this whole fetching
Festive
thing.
people putting up Christmas lights with music
kids
blasting.
screaming their freaking aces off. Freaking fetching Mario over here on the rooftops, put on Christmas lights. Loud as fetch stupid Christmas movie.
'Tis the season. Anyways.
Feliz Navidad, dude.
Yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
So, see you.
See you.
Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to do a short tutorial, hopefully it'll be short, on how to do screen replacement using Mocha. In this last video we put up, we had several shots where I was using the Wii U gamepad to do a number of things, and we had to basically replace this screen here with the footage that we wanted to use. So in the first one we did, we had kind of this map that I designed, and you know, it's kind of a HUD going on here, and we had a radar that pulsed out. But the reason I want to show you this one instead is because this one was a little bit more difficult in terms of tracking for the screen replacement. And that's because in this shot I actually bring my hand up and swipe it across the screen. So I'm going to show you how to track this effectively and make it all look totally awesome. So let's go ahead and just make a new composition here. Let's call it Screenness of Capture. And there we go. And let's go ahead and use Screenshot 3. Yeah. And then we just need a piece of footage that we're going to want to put onto there. Bring this up to there. And there you go. You gotta get just this animation, then I'll just go over and over again. Beautiful piece of footage. And that's what we're going to put onto our screen. So now we need to go back into our screen as capture, get rid of that, and pull in our nose composition. And that's what we're going to use to put on the screen. Okay, now that we've got that bar, you're going to want to open Mocha. This is what we're going to use to track. So, we need to create a new project and import the clip that we're going to be tracking, which is called Screenshot 3. That's the footage that we need to track. Booyah. Make sure that all these settings are correct. You know, you have the same frame rate and all that stuff. Once you've done that, yeah, let's go ahead and overwrite that. So, as you can see, we actually had to go out and reshoot this because the first time we shot this, we actually didn't put these trackers on the screen, and it made it almost impossible to get a solid track, so we had to go out and reshoot it on the night that this was supposed to be turned in. It was a big pain in the butt. We barely got it done in time. But that's beyond the point. What we want to do, and the great thing about Mocha is that it's a planar tracker. What I mean when I say it's a planar tracker is that when you give it an area to track, Mocha assumes that that area is flat, that is plane, which makes it perfect for screen capture, or if you were to say maybe you wanted to replace a sign that was on like a billboard or something as you're driving past it in a shot that you did. This would be perfect for it. This type of tracking would be perfect for it because it is a planar tracker. So, first thing you do is you come up here to your Create X Spline Layer tool and you click the fetch out of it. And then you come down here and you need to specify an area where it's going to track. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here to high contrast areas, you know, where it goes from really dark to really bright, and kind of just set us up an area. Now what this does is it's going to now ignore anything going on the outside of this rectangular shape we've made. It's going to track the motion only on the inside of this. It's going to ignore everything else on the outside. Now, what you would do next normally is click on this button right here, which is your planar surface, and then this is going to be what ends up being tracked, the points of reference that need to be tracked, and you're just going to put those on the edges of your screen. And I mean, if this were a really easy shot, say if I didn't move my hand across the screen, I'd be pretty much done. All I'd have to do is go here to the track and then just make sure that it stays on track all the way through the shot. However, this shot is a lot more complicated than that because of the fact that I bring my finger across the screen. So as soon as I bring my finger inside of this red box here, it's going to start getting confused because it's going to start to track this movement, and then our surface, planar surface here, is going to get all jacked. So we need to actually mask out my hand first. That's the first thing we have to do. What you want to do is you want to make sure you start on like that frame, like right before it enters the screen. And I'm going to come up here to that same tool, which is the Create X Spline Layer tool, and you're just going to come here and you're just going to draw a mask around this area. Doesn't have to be totally perfect, but I'm kind of OCD with this sort of stuff, and I always make up more points than I really need to when I roto. Totally unnecessary, but hey, this is how we did it. It's behind the scenes. You guys want to know how we did it, right? Not necessarily the best way of doing it. You just want to know how we did it. You want to know how bad we suck? So you come and you make mask all the way around here, 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 and there, and then right click, and there you go, you've got your mask. Oh, turn this off, by the way. You don't want to have your planar service on for this, not a big deal. So, now what you would normally do when you're rotoscoping is go frame by frame and then just make sure this mask stays right on my fingers. But you don't necessarily have to go frame by frame. You could skip forward about, 5 frames or so, and then select all of these and just kind of, you suck. Just kind of move them over into roughly the spot, and then you're going to want to, take them one by one and just kind of fix it a little bit. Okay, when you feel like you have a decent enough roto, like we do here, then what you're going to want to do is come up to this track. This is the layer we're editing here, and you see this button next to it? This tells it whether or not you want to track that layer. I do not want to track this layer. That's the whole point of rotoing it out. So you just click on that button, and now it's going to ignore everything inside of this area. So now that we've done that, we can actually go and create, if we go back to the first frame, all over again, this guy. Go to the high contrast areas. Boom, boom, boom. Somewhere around, actually this white spot here could probably do pretty good. So there you got it. Now turn on your planar thing again and grab your corners just like so. Boosh, boosh, boosh. And now you're ready to go, except for one thing you need to remember to do. This layer, the layer you drew the mask on, it needs to be on the top. Make sure it's on the top, make sure this button's clicked off, and now we should be able to track it, and hopefully it'll be no problems. Just hit this track forwards button and watch it track. Beastly. So there you go. We'll let this keep going for a few more frames, and when it's done, then we'll put it into After Effects. I'll show you how to do that too. Alright, so our track is complete. Now what we want to do in order to apply this to our After Effects composition is come down here to Export Tracking Data, click it, and then make sure that you set this to the After Effects Corner Pin Supports Motion Blur.txt. That's the one you want to click. And now all you have to really do is copy this to the clipboard, and then you go into After Effects and you click on the layer. In this case it's this composition we made, this nifty animation, and you just want to paste what you just copied to the clipboard onto it by hitting Control-V or copy paste. Looks like that corner pin actually isn't totally correct. You're supposed to be here. Oh, I know what happened. Undo that. Undo. It's because I'm out at the beginning. There we go. If you're at the beginning of the thing, there. So smart I am. Okay, pull us over here, and let's watch our animation. Do a quick little render of this, and oh no. I forgot to paste it. Hold on. Paste. Okay, will it work this time? Come on. There we go. There you go. See that? See how solid that holds on? Beastly. Totally beastly. And then we're going to want to stop the animation right there, because I don't want to render anymore. So right there. Booyah. And so there we go. That's our little animation there. And you can see it tracks perfectly, even with the finger coming in front of the mask. Now what you would do from here is you have to do some more rotoscoping. You duplicate this layer, which is the original footage, and you put it on top. And you double click on it, and you come in here and you say, listen up. I want you to be rotoscoped. And I want you to be rotoscoped with RotoBrush, because I don't want to go frame by frame on you. So I'm just going to kind of paint on you like, no, not like that. More like this and this. Gosh dang it, are you fetching kidding me? Don't do that. Stop doing that. Ah, you're so touchy, RotoBrush. You really are. Just get rid of this part. Sort of. No, keep this one. But get rid of this. There you go. That's fantastic. Also get rid of this. And sort of this too. And this. Anyways, you'd go through and refine that, but eventually you get to this point. Oh, go back. Back. Make sure it stayed on all the way to the end. Oh, that's a way jacked one right there. I cannot stand for that. That's too effed up. Anyways, you'd refine this mask to the point where it's a lot smoother, not nearly as jagged as this. And once you did that, okay, then you're going to bring this back to here, and then you're going to hit the freeze button over there. That's going to go through all of those frames, and you get your rotoscope. You see? Boom! Even though it's cutting pieces of my finger out, which you'd have to go back and fix, you get the idea. It's keyed. You have it tracked. Not keyed. That's totally not the word I was looking for. You have your screen tracked, and you have. Oh, jeez. Do you have to be this way? Stop. Stop. Stop doing what you're doing. Oh no. Oh no. What just happened? Congratulations, viewers! You just witnessed After Effects crashing on me, but you get the idea. Thanks for watching. Click on the annotation to watch the original video to see how I did it right. Peace off!